today we're going to do some daily arithmetic challenges. I'm going to post one of these every day for the next 2 weeks so that if you're at home you can keep up to date with your arithmetic skills. So on your screen now there are 6 questions for you to have a go at. You can just do this on any piece of paper. Pause the screen, have a go, and then when you're happy, press play. Some more questions will come up. There are 10 in total, and when you've done all of them, we'll go through the answers together. Good luck, guys. Alright then, so it's time to go through the answers. We'll go through all 10 of them and I will show you the methods that I would recommend for my children to use and any ways that you can make this quicker because as you know the arithmetic test is only 30 minutes so it is quite a heavily timed test. So here are questions 1 through 6. Question 1, nice and easy, a simple addition. Shouldn't really take you very long and if I'm being honest you could probably do this one in your head, but it is always better to go for a method if you think that you're not sure. Now because these are the first few questions in the arithmetic paper, they do tend to start off quite easy. So if you do this in your head, but at the end of the test you've got time, these are the ones I would recommend that you come back and do a method for, just to make sure that you've not made any silly mistakes. So question number 2 is a nice easy subtraction of fractions question because you've got the same denominators. So you don't really need to do anything to this one other than subtract the numerator, remembering not to subtract your denominator, it stays the same. So the answer for that one is 4/10. The next question is a relatively easy multiplication. It's only a 2-digit by 1-digit. You could do this in a number of different ways. So here I've used the multiplication grid method. You could do partitioning, however you feel that this is quick and easy to do. Again, it's not a particularly hard question. Question number 4, we've got 382 divided by 1. Again, I've written the method out so you can see, but realistically, any number that is divided by 1 is going to be exactly the same number. Question number 5 is a simple division. Now, I wasn't going to write out the division method for this because I spotted a pattern. I noticed 72 divided by 9. Knowing my multiples of 9, I could tell that if I did my 9 times tables, I would only have to do that 8 times in order to get to 72. So there is a very, very quick way of realising that actually you don't need to waste time writing out a method, you can just see what the answer is. So number 6, we've got 3 numbers here that are being multiplied together. I've started by multiplying the first 2 numbers together, which is 7 and 6, and given the answer 42. I then have to multiply that answer by 9. So what I've done is I've written a method at the side. Again, you could have partitioned or you could have done this in your head if you were confident to do so. That we're going to look at today. The first one, a nice easy subtraction. The biggest area where I feel like people may have made a mistake with this one is not putting up numbers in the correct columns for their place value, and also realising that you cannot do 0 take away 4, it requires for you to exchange from the 7. Question 8, nice and easy. First thing that I did there was solve the first part, which was 6 squared. Remember, 6 squared does not mean 6 times 2, it means you're timesing the same number together twice, so it is 6 times 6, which gives you the answer 36. And then the second step was to add on 27 to that number. Right, number 9. Now I'm really glad that this one came up because this is a question that quite a few children make silly mistakes on, and it's all to do with place value. To me, those numbers, when you first look at them, look like they should be exactly the same in terms of their values because they are both 3-digit numbers. However, the place value is different in them because of the decimal. So as you can see below, I've written out my numbers, putting them into the correct column for their place value, and I have added a 0 to the end of 32.3 just to make it clear to me in my mind that there is no value in that place value column when I am adding the 3 from the 8.33 to it. And finally, question 10, which is a question that my children absolutely hate, is a mystery number question, so a box question. Essentially, with most of these questions, you actually have to use the inverse operation in order to find the answer. So the question is saying a mystery number, add 94, is 302. So you're basically finding the number that is 94 less than 302. And I would do that by subtracting 94 from 302. So again, doing the inverse. The original question is an add. I'm going to do a subtraction to give me my answer.